Nightmare that came true. When I was 10, I lived in an apartment, number 304. By the way, I lived in Seoul, South Korea until the age of 12. Which meant, in apartments in Korea, I lived on the third floor and the fourth house from the left. I had a dream one night that I was playing skipping rope in front of the apartment with other children on a sunny day. A strange man in his mid to late 20s approached me and asked where my mum was. I had a weird sensation and a gut feeling that I shouldn't tell him where my mum was, so I lied and pointed over the hill and said that's where she was. He left and traveled in the direction I pointed. I saw a vision of him entering a house of a shaman. The shaman scolded him. She started scolding, "How dare you?" etc. I saw her yelling at him. I couldn't make out exactly everything she was saying because I was too young, but she seemed to be angry that he was looking for her. I couldn't see his facial expression properly, but I felt a sensation of madness arising within him. Suddenly everything turned into darkness, the sun was gone, and the children I was playing with were gone. I was left completely alone in the pit of night in front of our apartment within a second. I tried to go into the front main entrance and a ghost appeared and shut the door on me. I managed to push through, and there were ghosts walking and floating around on the ground floor of the apartment complex. It almost felt like I was in a different realm. One floor up, the sign said level 1, 2 floors up, level 2, 3 floors up, level 2 again. I thought the ghosts were trying to trick me. I smirked and thought, I'm not stupid, I won't fall for this ghost trick. I opened the door and a kind of funeral was happening in the house. My mum was dead. She was there, but they said she was gone. A few months after, Dad announced that we were moving. I was so excited. I've been wanting to move for so long. We moved across one block of apartment right in front of our old apartment. Level 12, first house, 1201. I was shocked because I never forgot that dream. Long story short, within 2 years my parents had divorced. Fights between my parents got a lot more violent and hostile over the 2 years. Dad cheated. Mom, I think, also. Dad moved out shortly after the divorce. I moved to Australia to live. I visited the Korean house every once in a while, and could never go to the bathroom with the doors open, as I always felt eyes watching from the gap of the door of the room across the bathroom. I found out Mom also felt the same. The room was creepy. Mom ended up making friends with a shaman who started hanging out with my mom in this house. This was when I was in high school. This shaman lady said that there was a youngish male in his mid to late 20s, always standing in the corner, watching my mom. He had a crush on my mom, and he was obsessed with ruining all male relationships that Mom would develop whilst living in this house. Later on, when I got older, I shared my story with my sister, who also told me she had a similar dream when she was young. Ghosts or monsters were chasing our family, and we ran into a house numbered 1201. The young stranger in my dream looking for my mum, was he the ghost calling for her to that house? Now I know why he was getting scolded by the shaman lady in my dream. The old lady I thought was shaman, could she have been our ancestors scolding him for wanting her? A lot of other male-related sorrow happened to her in that house. I won't get into details, but it wasn't good. Anyways, I've seen things, experienced things, supernatural things, but this is the youngest memory I still have of something scary and creepy.